Talk about the SEC championship win, what it meant to your team, and what went into it.
Well, I think anytime you win an SEC title at any level, it's an incredible accomplishment by a team, and for us to go into, the building at Arkansas where we've had a lot of mishaps, I'll say, and pull out a victory was big. But I think again, it was a total team effort, and that's what the guys have been talking about, the staff's been talking about all year long. Is that it's going to take a total team effort to win that championship. So I'm very, very pleased, very happy for everybody involved, and I'm glad we were able to go in there and stay focused and get it done.
Not only was it a win, but like you said, it was a great meet. You had a lot of school records, automatic times. Just your thoughts on that, because you can win and not have a great meet.
Right.
But this weekend.
Well, I think when you look at our team, if you just look at our roster to begin with, you see a lot of great talent in the team. And I think that sometimes people say, well, they're going to win just because they got a lot of great talent. But our guys took upon the challenge to not just be talented, but also perform at a high level when it counted the most. And you talk about, a guy like Doomy winning the 3K and the mile, and then anchoring the DMR, pulling us from 8th place up to 4th. And you talk about a guy like Tony McQuay, who ran the 10th fastest time in history in the 400 and won the 200. And talk about Jeff Demps, and you talk about Eddie Lovett and Kamal Meshik and Gray Horn. It just goes on. And the big sweep by the guys in the triple jump. But again, if you look at our roster, those are the kind of things we're supposed to do. So the challenge for us is to not be complacent and to perform up to our capabilities, and not just say, okay, we're just going to walk in the building and expect to win because we're Florida.
What did you see that was promising for you? A lot of young people on the women's side, but some really good performances also.
Yeah, I was very, very pleased with Corey McGee. I was really just ecstatic for Fidela James, and I think what you're going to see on the women's side is little by little we're going to get a lot better, and then all of a sudden it's going to be like, wow, where'd that come from? But it's a process. It's a tough league, and we had 3 of our better girls that weren't at the meet, with Alicia Ursary and Rebecca Lowe and Keely Medeiros, which are 3 All-Americans, and so that took a little bit of steam out of our engine there too. But we're going to get those 3 healthy and get the rest of them a little bit better, and the women are going to get a lot better here real soon.
Obviously, you don't focus on individual accomplishments, but what does it say for what someone contributes to the team when on both sides you win the Commissioner's Trophy?
Well, I think, again, too, it speaks to the team element of what we do, because they do that kind of thing for the team. Tony McQuay runs the 400, the 200, and comes back and runs the 4x4. Dumasami runs the 3, the mile, and comes back and runs the DMR. And then, of course, Fidela, you're talking about a young lady who's a walk-on from Jacksonville, Florida, who actually came here her first year and set out just so she could take care of her academics. And now she's the SEC champion in one event and runner-up in another, and the Commissioner's Trophy winner. It's just, again, it just speaks volumes to their team efforts. It also speaks volume to my coaching staff, who does a pretty darn good job.
This weekend, what are you trying to get done with a couple meets you're going to?
We got to get Christian Taylor qualified in the long jump. Like to get Leonardo Seymour qualified in the 200, and also like to get the women's 4x4 done. And taking David Triassi and Jarius Cooper, and we think they can get better, and there's a chance for them to get to the national meet also.
Lastly, looking ahead, you got to get through this weekend first, but preparations for the NCAA meet and where you're sitting right now, what are you looking forward to? What do you hope to see?
We're just looking forward to getting, we talk about all the time, getting a little better. And I know people will say, well, how can you get much better than what you did this weekend? But I think that's the challenge. And that's one that we open our arms to. I think the big problem you have is if you come back from the conference meeting and go, oh, wow, we're great, we've made it. Well, guess what, guys? That was last weekend. It's over, it's done with, we got to move on. And my team will tell you that's how we operate around here. It's time to move forward, rest a little bit, sharpen a lot, and get ready to go back and do it again and try to do it better at the national meet.